Hey guys, what's up? It's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Today we are finally going to be moving on and going to Moonrise Towers. We have decided to go the Underdark route. I'm almost positive that we've cleared everything up. Hopefully, I think we've done everything. All of our quests lead to Moonrise Towers, find a cure, embrace your potentials, artifact, blah, 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 free the artist. This is Baldur's Gate, Shadow Curse Lands, find the Night Song, that's pass under whatever, and then everyone else just says continue traveling with said people. So we're finally going to be going to Moonrise Towers. Anyway, I think we're going to leave Miss Shadowheart, like I said, and we're going to bring Karlach, I think. If you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone.
How
I
sad.
promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am.
Oh,
If
you're not a
worst comes to
menace.
worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
How in the hell did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Daddy Holson, what's up?
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find?
A lot. Absolute followers, but that's all danger. Are you sure that's the best way to Moonrise? Absolute followers, but that's about all.
Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Alright, fine. I guess I'm just talking to Scratch without being able to actually talk to him.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Thank you, Scratch. Good boy.
He gives in and surrenders his
Potion
fine
of healing. Nice. Good boy. Let's save just in case this ends badly. We'll see what happens. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, I wanted to read this. Many curious scholars have noted that Elith's disdain for arcane magic, yet do not understand the reasons behind it. Its traditional Illithid circles, psionics, are considered incontrovertible, proof of our superior minds, and that which relies on study or bloodline is but corruption of pure mental power. Yet, we're so inferior, it would not be able to subvert an elder brain. I have proven that myself and hope that the Society of Brilliance will be able to spread this evidence to the contrary far and wide. My people need not be slaves to the grand design should they will it. Divine magic is a more complex matter. Some of us creeds advance the philosophies of gods, like Ilsensign and Manzakorian. Jesus. But that should not be taken as mindless worship. If anything, many of my brethren are jealous of these beings and study their works in order to supplant them in the future. But to be God's servant forever yielding, that goes against the tenets of every circle, no matter how liberal their creed. Maybe we should have Shadowheart. Let's keep looking. If I feel the need, I will go get Shadowheart. Who is this?
Who there?
Oh, Elminster.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I think some proper introductions are in order. Many miles, you say, where do you hail from? Hit that country road, old man. I'm not interested in the junk you sell.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
I suppose we could part with a few of our rations. I'm not in the habit of taking in big. Yes, Gil. Where's your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Ugh.
Nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
We just left our camp. Very well, I suppose I'm as curious as you are to hear what he says. Let's just go now because...
Wise choice.
Whatever.
Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Alright, let's get to the talking and the chatting and the talking and the chatting.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter.
Oh boy.
I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Not Mistra. You were sent here as an actual divine message. I'm surprised she sent you in the first place after Gale's debacle. What message and what charge would that be?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness.
Oh boy. Sounds
Mistra
like
is
a
aware
no.
of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention. If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats alone? You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps? If even the gods know, why are we facing these threats
They
alone?
choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Uh-huh. Gale alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
Dream Visitor, please don't talk in my head like that.
The heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself. Say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through with this. We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale. That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
He is. I mean,
It brings me
whatever.
no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours
Mystra
must be the
can do it
sacrifice
herself.
that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise.
No.
With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Meine Hastra Mistrarium Idalion Thras Annas Dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Yeah. There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Gale, what do you have to say about that? Ooh, we're in like a cute little area.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing. An old man with a craving for cheese, hardly the great wizard of legend. He didn't seem much of a friend showing up and demanding you kill yourself.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is Find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I don't know if it'd be that easy. I don't understand. Can't Mr. just destroy the absolute? There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it.
I doubt they want
Alas.
to.
Only one solution is
Maybe
offered.
not Elminster,
Remains
but
ahead of us
Mistra
now.
seems like she wants to get rid of you, bro.
Half of the absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the absolute and stop its beating.
I was gonna tell him that we wouldn't let him, but I didn't want him to get mad.
I can't believe Mistress demanding
Oh
Gale
boy,
sacrifice
sassy
himself to
boy.
destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
It was Elminster Almar, the most famous wizard in the realm.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mr. asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I don't think he's gonna follow through with it. I don't think he'd do that to himself, even if Mistra commanded. I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
Shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Oh boy, where are we? Another broken moon lantern. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expedition. Trussell near will follow once the entrance is clear. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here? The Catherick created long ago, now sealed by the curse. Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the absolute uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosive ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I wish to be. I set up explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whatever I've even set things up correctly. Absolutely protect me.
I won't have to worry about the sun, at least.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. Must venture.
This is sketchy. Dead Druid's Journal. Made good progress with them through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and a fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me. No any artist rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halsin's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon and press on in the morning, though in truth such terms have a little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. The campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds come to my ears from beyond this firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker, but I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanas. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things. One who raised me. Only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused. The wound stings. Flesh is turned black with corruption. The shadows are growing strong. They are spreading. I need to return to light. The wood would not burn. I could barely see the page. I'm surrounded.
Research on the nature of the shadow curse. Good to know.
Guess we'll go this way? I don't even know. Where are these people?
Stick together.
Harper.
Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
My name is Clarissa. Who are you?
Just come closer. Hands up.
Why are they looking at me like that?
Jonas, move in.
Oh my god! Oh my god. They just stood there.
I'm here. Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches? I can't see anything. Something's wrong. Follow my voice. Come back to the light. Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Oh my god.
Jonas?
What is happening?
Jonas.
Ah, he died fast. Abandon then, hope they die. Try to save them, get ready to fight. Move, I'll take care of this. His soul consumed by the darkness. Not a good
Don't let it
sign.
get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Oh, what? Oh my god, what? Alright. My god. Okay, how many times do you get to attack? Oh, Astarian's dead. Literally, what? What was I supposed to do? Oh, shit. Alright, I could heal him. But it won't do me much good if I don't get rid of these people, right? Oh my god, Shadowheart would be very helpful right now. Oh my god. I need to help. Someone needs to help Astarion. Can I throw stuff? No, I can't. Okay. Next time, Astarion. Don't worry about. Don't worry about killing your friend. I wonder if I could save him. I can't do anything. These fucking creatures are attacking just me. They killed Astarion. Oh my god, there's more up here too. Oh my god. My wild magic is really becoming a burden. Oh god. Gale, please. Go right here. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Can you throw a potion on Astarion? Nice. Alright, now probably over here. Destroy them with the light. Yeah, thanks. I don't have any of that though. Oh, here, car like this. How do you miss, girl? I was gonna say, you got one job. Alright. Oh, I didn't see this one right here. Crap. Oh my god, there's another one over here. Can I get out of this little web here? Oh god. Hey, how about you guys go attack someone else? I'm steady getting attacked. This guy's still alive, finally, he said. Yeah, we get over here. Somebody heal me. Oh my god, you suck. Why would you run past him? What a stupid idea. I wonder if we could light these. I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. It's just like you have to waste a move on it. And it's like, do I really have time to be doing that? God. What happened to my sphere as well? I wonder about that. Yeah, stay in the light. I need you to jump. Where's the ones that attacked me? Get in the light, girl. Astarion, I need you to help me. He can't really though. Oh, he can. He can throw this on me. really can't do anything. Like that. That's one thing you can do. I thought they can't come in the light. Okay, sure. How stupid. Thought they couldn't come in the light. Okay, Clarissa's literally dead. God. So you see. Oh my god, Gil, you're fucking the worst. How many are left? There's still like a good amount left. Astarian, you need to take a potion. That's what I mean. We like fucking need Shadowheart. And he can't bite anybody, which doesn't help. Go right here so they don't. You hopefully don't get hit. Oh god, don't come for me. Why do they keep coming for me? You're so annoying. Actually.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Alright.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere in the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Alright. Somebody go over here and help my girl.
I'll feel that one later.
Yeah. You can say that again. We're gonna have to heal again. So, I think we're gonna actually switch out Karlach and bring out Shadowheart. At least for, I don't know, for now. Once we get to, like, Moonrise, I think, once we're, like, past, like, the Shadow Curse portion of it, we could bring Karlach back out, but Radiant damage is really useful against them.
Do you feel that?
So.
I've never felt so cold.
And we need a healer.
That's me. This place will swallow us whole if we let it. Stick close to Mama Kay.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient. Familiar.
Okay, I got Shadowheart. Let's go. Oh my god, Shadowheart has no shoes on.
It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is
blessed is
where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what about me?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless
What
me
about
like
this?
for no reason.
What about? What does
There
this
must be
mean?
something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
There's something going on over here. Let's go to the Last Light Inn first before we explore other areas. I think it's this way. Do you think it's that big giant, like, field force field right there? Yeah, looks like it. Harper Jonas. I'm sorry, bro. What was that? I feel bad that he died, but I don't know if I could have helped him. Would have been nice if you would have said that sooner. Oh god. Since when do they dash and get to move? Oh my god. What? They do so much damage. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try. Okay. Can't target the undead, yeah. Oh shit. There's still another bird. Of course. Okay. She gets so worried every time Astarion dies. It's actually so cute. We need to rest already. Oh my god.
You there. Step forward.
Calm down.
Keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Yep.
Come. Jahira.
Oh, I should have brought Karlak. I am magic incarnate. These vines will not hold me.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Oh shit.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
The tieflings!
Protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing.
Oh, good thing I did that. Otherwise, I would not be welcome here.
Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
Oh.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
I work in the mysterious ways. You'll just have to try. You take my word for it. I trust Jahira, so.
What in the hell is that thing?
So far, it's been a lifesaver.
More or
Here's
less.
hoping you agree.
Congratulations. You've earned
I mean, I
yourself
trust
the
her,
benefit of
obviously,
the
because
doubt.
I know.
Hear me, Harper.
But
All clear. At
in this situation, I wouldn't tell her
I will
everything.
pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the absolute. I just want to kill the parasite in my head. I'm here on holiday.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest.
I do.
Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Alright.
Blood, this is heavy.
We're obviously gonna have to.
Find luck.
Good to see a friendly face.
Aye, glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
Jahira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take off your hands at no cost to myself. I should have said that.
That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Calm
Give it a
down.
rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
What party is it that I'm crashing? I expected a bit more decorum from a flaming fish. Flaming fish, you don't like people like me, do you?
You got a name?
I usually say Dark Urge, but I've been workshopping the Sleepless Night, the Death Dream.
Move along, goddammit. Bloody freaks everywhere.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Oh, okay. Mattis.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
I'd like to buy it from you. Mole said I could have it. If it was worth any coin, do you think Mole would have given it to you? Okay. Apparently I need all the help I could get. All the other fabulous things you found in this inn. Why hold on to a dusty old key? Mole knows it'll be safer with me, and so do you.
She put me in charge of the shop. I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Oh, I feel bad. Don't worry, I'll buy
Trinkets and doodahs.
Tower shaped key. What happened? Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did too. So you abandoned them. You did right. You do not want to be a prisoner of the Absolute. What are you doing out here to begin with? You're bound for Baldur's Gate.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
The others might still be alive.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him.
A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try. Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
Of course, smell the wine first. As one does.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I am prone to dizziness and fainting. I'm not always in control of my magic. Who knows what will happen if I drink this? Just drink it,
Bottoms up.
whatever. Oh, everybody disapproved. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien.
I mean, yeah.
And do not lie. The parasite is changing you. Isn't it?
I see now why you spiked my wine.
Answer the question.
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better. I don't want to say that.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Is he?
General Ketherick Thorn.
Ooh, we read a lot about him.
Name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once.
Yeah, we read all about him.
Justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Me? It's rare people look at me and see hope. I'm trying my best to be. What do you have in mind? Invincibility, the powerful magic. Thankfully, I have my own. I'm trying my best to be.
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ketherick's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it. You want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it. Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting. I'm not doing this. Ketherick's days are numbered.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you.
I do it for my own benefit.
I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Alright. Raphael's here.
Gods, I never thought I'd be so relieved to find a light in the darkness, or to see so many harpers clanking about.
Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
Catherick Thorne, what do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Last, we find a beacon of light amongst the darkness, and not a moment too soon. I'm quite ready for some respite.
Is Mistra always such a demanding goddess?
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me.
But she wants to get rid of you.
She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival.
I don't know about that.
However much she's annoyed at me.
How are you feeling? Can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
You know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose.
No.
It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Why does Elminster take on the why doesn't Elminster take on the Absolute, or Mistra herself?
She has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. And only I can wield it.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
They got kids working the
We
bar.
should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Keep drinking like that and you won't be able to read your spellbook, wizard.
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
No.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help. I am getting tired of having to swoop in and rescue you all.
Is that a joke? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
I had to say it.
I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other
I mean,
ideas.
either way, you would have had to come through here, so...
Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
They're better off dead. If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
I tried telling Mr. Rowland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either. If this is about Roland, go away!
I'm sorry he was
He
mean.
acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
But he did save you, that's what matters. Ignore him, he's more mature than you. But he did save you, that's what matters.
Now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
I get it, you were trying to look after him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. Maybe. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
I guess I should have been like, can I get it?
Hey? You forget something?
Yeah, you have a magic
The one
book.
for Roland? What about it?
Do you really want to give it to him after he acted? Give it to me now, you brat. If you give it to me, I'll make sure he gets it.
Fine. He'll probably hate it anyway. Here.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm sick of talking.
Yeah, you said that already. I get it. How to convey which I know deep within myself to be true. Would that I could bring each of you reading these words into the head of mine. Was it supposed to say wish? This heart of mine feeling is one. Perhaps then I could speak of what words fail to describe. That home isn't home unless you're far from home. That love isn't love unless it unleashes you. That sky is infinitely big as long as you can always see it. Do I make sense? I think not. But perhaps the peripatetic, what the hell? They be using these big ass words. Patter of these words can create some rhythm approximating the joy of feet on the road with naught but everything ahead. That's the book he gave me? What kind of fucking book is that? May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred only to find the entire masonry has been raided and all its inhabitants take it for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Catherick has promised any who do not convert.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Oh boy.
A fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Fall back, protect your queen above everything else. Oh god. Nice. As if he wouldn't see that. The quietness.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Offer?
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
Is that why you're here, to play games?
To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But
He's always talking in riddles.
Small. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option.
What option is that?
Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They're a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
Don't play games, Raphael. Help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details.
Oh my god, this
But
guy.
Of course, you'll have to do something
Of
for
course.
me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
So I was thinking earlier about my character's like backstory, and obviously I don't know how the Dark Urge plays out, so I don't really want to say much because obviously for right now, like, she has no memory of who she is besides the fact that she's elf, high elf, I believe, high elf, warlock, sorcerer. Has no memories of anything besides that, and I'm kind of assuming, which may or may not be a result, but I'm just kind of assuming that there's going to be some kind of conclusion to the Dark Urge. There might not be, but I was assuming that there is, so that's why I'm not going to really give the full story. If that's not the case, then more towards the end, when I realize that nothing's going to be revealed about my character, I'll make some kind of story. But what we can talk about is our love life, I guess, with Astarion. So obviously, it's kind of obvious I'm romancing Astarion. I think my character is definitely drawn to Astarion at first, not in a romantic way. She doesn't even know if she can love somebody, but more in a way that even now still, I don't think she's in love with Astarion yet. I think she is attracted to him and she feels a connection with him. Because I feel like Astarion almost has like a dark urge of himself. Some kind of version. I feel like Astarion does have a lot of good qualities, but I feel like the fact that he was a slave for Cazador really definitely made him itch and like kind of want more power and want to give back the hurt that he's had all these years. So in a sense, it's kind of a dark urge. He can control himself, of course, and I kill people in my sleep. So it's a little bit different, but I think that that's kind of what attracts her to him at first. And then at some point, it either, depending on how we do the ending, it either becomes like a genuine love that saves them both, or they both fall into their dark urges together. And, you know, so interesting to see like people who like died beforehand. In my first playthrough, I never came to this inn. Totally missed it. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but the blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like something, they've got something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tendered and barren. I hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. Ooh, this is before all this happened. That's crazy. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this lonesome place. I didn't go through the underground. I went the other way. And when I came in here, I like literally just ran through the shadow curse poorly, might I add. Ran into some bug dude and then went straight to Moonrise Towers, and I didn't even like look around really that much. I accidentally like somehow went straight to the storyline. Oh, let's talk to Mole.
I need a quick word.
And see what she's trying to do with Raphael.
Nice strategy back there. If If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
And what deal is he making you? What? He's a devil mole. They're fickle patrons. Ambition and treason lie before you. If Raphael offered you a good trade, you should take it. You need to stay away from Raphael. His deals are poison. Though it can be a near impossible to stay on the good path, you have to try. We all have to try.
Do as I say, not as I do, right? Got a lot of that from Zev, too. And he was a walking pile of imp shite at the end of the day. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
I'm not saying that it has to be my choice. I'm just saying that it's a bad idea, little girl.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Why is Damon dead? Why is Damon dead? We need to get Karlak and Will. Wait, why is he dead? Why is he dead? He didn't die in my first playthrough?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Mole's an obstinate one. If she's of a mind to team up with Raphael, there's no changing it. I tried to warn her, but she wouldn't listen.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
For her sake, I hope you're right.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Are we gonna talk about the fact that Damon is sitting right here dead? Or...
The corpse does not respond.
Okay, well, Damon's dead, so Karlak, you ain't getting your shit fixed. Luckily for us, we're not romancing Karlak, because you will never be able to touch her. Alright, let's go over here. We're gonna talk to this lady with Will.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Will? Gods, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit.
That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash,
boy.
as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
What are the Steel Watch?
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Farewell, I'm not done
The journey
talking.
back to Baldur's Gate won't be easy.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
thank you. Who's this? What's wrong with this dude?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering.
Oh boy.
Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
That name you mentioned, Daniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
What's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you.
That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Assignee, Art, Coolan, Flame. To obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Tower and environs, headed by Ketheric Thorn with the Regent's ancestry Thorn family. Take lodging in the last night and begin investigating in the local house of healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration. Say Luna, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum.
Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that. Hey, soldier,
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not feeling so good.
Ammon's dead, girl, so there's no hope for you.
My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest.
Without a mechanic, you might need to get used to a slowly overheating tiefling at your flank.
He can't, like, he can't. He's dead. You're tough.
Tell that to the Inferno where my heart was, soldier. Actually, don't. I don't want to piss it off.
I feel so bad. Like, Damon's dead, bro. Like, I don't... How'd he die?
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that. I would keep the murders in our own camp to a minimum. But
Yeah.
otherwise, we're very much on the same page.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think you liked me at all. What are you getting at?
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Oh my god, the sound just cut out. And how would we do that exactly? Sounds like fun until we all turn into mind flayers.
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay. So, Astarion's darker just coming out a little bit now. Alright, let's end the night on a little sleep. This new camp is so cute. Let's go to bed. Uh-oh.
The voice of the Absolutist.
Oh my god! What is he wearing?
I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
Sir.
But it's good to see you're making progress.
You're tempting me. Mans is fine. Wow, what a good looking couple.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing. Saving those people in the grove.
Doesn't seem like my help did them much good. The cultists caught up to them.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
Stop, he's so sweet.
The hurt runs deeper than he's willing to show you.
Don't you dare drop my protection. Are you alright?
Yes.
Oh my
yes,
god.
I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. He needs comfort.
Wait, what? Please. I've never seen that before.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me.
Don't get used to it. I'm more of the strong and silent type. You just look like you needed it. I hope you don't mind.
Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Alrighty, that is where I'm going to end this episode, you guys. So much has happened this episode. We walked into the Shadowlands for the first time. Elminster comes up to us and tells Gale that he needs to pretty much kill himself in order to kill the Absolute. Bold of him, bold of Mistra, I should say. We discovered the Last Light Inn. It's so interesting for me to see everything because I have never seen any of the stuff. We met Jaheira, who killed Ketheric Thorn before. That is where I'm going to end this episode. Next episode, we're going to go, like I said, talk to Isabel, and then head back out to Shadowlands. I don't know if we can get to the Githyanki thing through the Shadowlands or not. We're going to maybe figure that out. If not, we're going to go back and do that. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!